Hello, I'm Dr. Tony, and I want to thank you for visiting my channel. Today, I want to review a question I received from a listener. The question simply said, Dr. Tony, I still do not understand how thinking about cheese can cause someone to be allergic to cheese. Let's go back to the basics. I know this is a new concept for many people, and common knowledge to me is not common knowledge to other people. So we really have to take a slower pace at this to help you understand the Big Four process, because I believe it's going to alter your life. It can alter a lot of people's lives. So remember, what's the Big Four process? It is you are a spiritual being having human experience. You have a thought. The thought creates a mental image. The mental image produces an emotion, and the emotion alters the physical. Any way possible. Spontaneous healing, paradigm shift, alter matter, it doesn't matter. So all we are saying is, when that little boy at 4 years old was eating a piece of cheese, and the father came in and said to his mother, he's going to be allergic to cheese just like I am. He started the process in this way, a negative way, because this process was this child now hears his father saying, I'm going to be allergic to cheese. And what does every little boy and little girl want? They want to be like mommy and daddy. Don't forget, birth to 7 years old is no analytic mind. They are absorbing. So here, this child hears the daddy say he's going to be allergic to cheese. Now, depending on what mental thought this child has would determine how he processes it. Because remember, there's seven energy centers. We have the first one is I am, then we have the fourth, I love, then we have the sixth, I see. So the mental image is, if the mental image is I love, then this child is going to create a connection. So when you have a thought that produces a mental image of I love, the emotion is going to follow I love. If you think every day that you are allergic to cheese because you love someone and you want to be like them, you are mentally going to say that I love. You're going to affect the emotion. So the emotion is, I want to be like daddy, so I'm going to love cheese. But daddy hates cheese. So therefore, you're going to alter your thinking. And by altering your thinking, you're going to produce emotion that produces the physical to be allergic to cheese. So that's what I'm saying. Was he allergic to cheese? No, not in the physical aspect. Only in the emotional, spiritual aspect of it. So when you can take this person and you can change his thinking about cheese, because his father's allergic to cheese doesn't mean you have to be allergic to cheese to love him, then you can shift the allergic to cheese. Because again, it's not that he physically was allergic to cheese. He thought he was allergic to cheese. Therefore, when he ate a piece of cheese, he reacted as if he was allergic to it, if the process keeps going. So again, and studies have been done on it. They would rub a person with a leaf that looks like it's poison ivy, and they told them it was poison ivy, and it wasn't, and they got poison ivy. And we know about this. We know that this works this way. So what I want you to understand again, whatever you think about, you will create. So what if the father said, oh, he's going to love cheese like I do? The odds are he would have loved cheese, because remember, only 5% of diseases are DNA related. So we have a lot going on here as growing up. We hear a lot of things, we have to process things. So depending on how you process something will determine how you react to it in the physical world. So again, we are a four-part being. So whatever you hear, you will produce a mental image. The mental image produces an emotion which alters the physical body. Now, as we get older, we understand things differently as we start to develop an analytic mind and we start to change. So this is what's important. So again, when someone has the process of the Big Four, when you use the cards, you are finding what your mental is. If it's I feel, then you find out what emotion is. If it's guilt for goodness or resentment or forgiveness, and then you can find out where it's blocked. If it's blocked in small intestine area, and the specific organ point would be here. So you can then understand, okay, so here, with the spiritual aspect, we pull this together and we can alter how you feel. Instead of feeling guilt, we can change that to goodness by balancing and using the Big Four process. So again, to review one more time, the child was told by his father that he was allergic to cheese. Therefore, the son, the boy, wants to be like daddy. So I'm going to be allergic to cheese. Even if my physical body isn't, I'm going to create the thinking, the emotion, the mental, and then we're going to alter the physical body. So when I eat a piece of cheese, I will have an allergic reaction. Okay, I want to thank you for visiting. Again, any questions, please email me at questionforhealth@gmail.com. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell so we can help spread this word to everybody, because the Big Four process is something that can work, and it's very, very exciting for me to see this because it took me many years to develop this. Again, I want to thank you for visiting my channel.